Hey everybody, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 334 of quitting alcohol. Today I wanted to talk about how alcohol really isn't the problem when we're, quote, alcoholics. The problem is with us, with ourselves. We're using alcohol because we're not comfortable with who we are, or we're not comfortable with how we deal with situations, and we use a drug to make ourselves feel better. Alcohol is just an inanimate object in a bottle. It can't make us drink it, right? But we choose to use it for coping with things in life that are difficult, or that we don't know how to deal with. We haven't come to terms with certain things or whatever. And it's just kind of interesting that everybody looks at alcohol as the problem, which alcohol is a poison. It's not good for you, but again, it can't make you drink it. And we chastise alcohol, and when we're alcoholics, and when we're or have alcohol use disorder, whatever you want to call it. But it's not the alcohol, it's you, it's me. It's we're not dealing with life correctly. We don't know how to cope. We don't know how to fix the boredom or fix the uncomfortable feelings of grief, or how to deal with those things. So again, we turn to alcohol as a cure, or a temporary fix or relief from ourselves. And so just an interesting thing to think about and to kind of come to terms with, because a lot of the times we look at it as we have an alcohol problem. Oh, I got an alcohol problem. I've got a drug problem. I've got an eating disorder, or whatever we're using to cope with the things that are too much for us to handle, so to speak. And I get it. Life's not easy, right? I mean, it's full of curveballs and ups and downs, and good things, bad things, and we've got to learn to make our way through this life the best that we can. But I can tell you firsthand experience that turning to a drug or a substance to get through life is not the answer. It just gets worse and worse. And if you've come to this channel, you've probably realized that, right? So quit looking at it as you have an alcohol problem, or you have alcohol use disorder. Yes, you're using alcohol incorrectly. There's not really a correct way to use alcohol. But the problem, again, isn't alcohol. It is you. It is how do you fix you? How do you fix, how do I fix me, right? That's what this journey's been all about, is fixing myself. And you can't fix yourself when you're taking alcohol, when you're taking a drug, and you're numbing and escaping from who you really are, and trying to figure yourself out, right? You can go through your entire life taking drugs, eating foods, being addicted to different things. Some people are addicted to multiple things. They're addicted to sex, they're addicted to food, porn, drugs, alcohol. I mean, whatever, you name it. There's plenty of roads to go down that aren't healthy for us, that are going to be distractions from our realities of life and who we are. And but until you kind of just sit quietly and put all that stuff down and take a good hard look at why you're needing all this crap to cope with life, you're not going to get any better. And a lot of people go to their grave never figuring themselves out, never getting to be the best versions of themselves that they can be, because it's too uncomfortable for them to face that. And I get it. It's not easy. This last year has been had its share of uncomfortable moments for me, and struggles. But it's been so worth it. It's been so worth it to figure out who I really am and what I'm capable of, and become a better version of me. And I could have never done it if I hadn't put the alcohol down. I'd still be stuck, and I'd be like I said, moving backwards. I wouldn't be moving forwards, And so again, guys, quit looking at it as you have an alcohol problem. You're using alcohol as a way to deal with the fact that you have a problem with yourself. You're not comfortable with things about yourself and who you are and that kind of thing. And, you know, maybe that sucks to hear that. But the further I get into this, the more I realize that that's the reality of it. You know, if you're sure of yourself, you're confident, you have a great life that you've built, you learn to deal with things slowly but surely without alcohol, and you move further and further away from it. You don't need alcohol anymore. You don't want alcohol anymore. There's no reason for it to be there. It's just a poison that you know, basically devastates you. And so, you know, the sooner you put alcohol down, you start working on yourself, and you realize that it never was the alcohol that was the problem, it was you. The sooner you're going to figure it all out, right? So that's it for today, guys. Give that one some thought. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss, you are. You guys have a great day.